He agrees, and he tells me to shut up. 3, 4 dwarves. No, 3 dwarves? 4 dwarves. We have 7 to give out. We're at 5. 6. I think there's 1 more, and there's 7. I do need to lower that volume for when there is repeat redeems. Sorry, there's no more dwarves right now. We've given out the 7 we have. Hold on. We shall try it again. A dwarven outpost. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Etor Labad. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You're expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is springtime now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the dingoes get hungry. Then the last one warned me about, like, bearmen. They never even killed me. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Roder Tobul, Bald Canyon, strike the earth. And we begin. Welcome to BaldCanyons. What do we have? This... It is the 4 wide, but that is actually a lot. It curves back. It's around here, and then it does a double curve. Between that one and this one, I can make something happen. This is good. Now, hold on. Oh, wrong way. I need to zoom in. This is the end. Fantastic. I can make this work. There's also not a lot of loose water around that, you know, I can just trip and drown in. Now, the cliff on the right side is a bit extreme, but it's only just supposed to be, you know, a place I live while I get actual hanging gardens set up. I wish I could zoom out a little further. So this will work. I will try to live up in these mountains in the short term. So, first of all, let us channel this down. And then while I've ordered that, I will dwarf the dwarves. Okay, 5 to Baiwei. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Baiwei. I think I'm spelling your name wrong. B-A-I-W-E-I. I knew it. Y-I. Y-I. Baiwei the first. All right. Baiwei. Boom. Got you. After Baiwei is 1 to Coca-Cola. Coca Koala 5 the first. Leader of the Australian tank team. Dwarf number 2 to Twitchy Oak. 1, 2, Twitchy Oak. Twitchy, am I spelling this name right? Twitchy Oak. Yes, Twitchy Oak the first. Got you in. After Twitchy Oak is Azrakhan getting a 2. 1, 2, Azrakhan the first. Azrakhan the first of his name. After Azrakhan is Nivek 694. Grab you. Nivek 694. Oh, sorry. The first. After Nivek, we have Eldrish getting a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eldrish getting a 1. Eldrish the first. And then Dragoman for the win. Can I actually get your full name in now? Hold on. Never tested this. Dragoman RZ for the win the first. Yeah, I can get your full name in now. So smooth. You can just do Oak for me. No, Twitch Oak. In the short term, it is actually easier for me if I do your full name. Because if you die, you are not yet a regular enough, or I haven't seen you active and chatting enough for me to have a button for you. So I'll need to type your name in to my script to kill it, because the script keeps track of whether or not your dwarf is alive, and it tracks that against your actual username in Twitch. So can't kill you. Can't kill you if I don't know your name is. And if I can't kill you, then you can't live again. That's the way it works. All right, I told the gentleman to start mining over here. If I go up under orders, I know I get work orders. I get labor. Some of these I'm going to keep the little tutorials around for a second. Not task, labor. That's what I'm looking for. Labor, miner, lock that in. You're just mining, dude. Whenever you wish. There you go. Whenever he wishes is probably right after I resume the game. All right, now we don't want to be right here because of the trees, but I'm going to use this as cover to get in. So we have a 2 to cover the first bit, and then we will channel to get in deeper. And then once we are deeper, now we can go in deep. Okay, so wait, what? Oh, because of the outer ones. That scared me for a second. Once we're in that deep, we're essentially 2 layers above the ground that is above us. We should not be having an issue. I need to get in a bedroom, storage room, all that good jazz. This is also supposed to be a central thing for what is going to be happening later. So, big circle? If I'm doing a circle, say radius, whatever this is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm doing the math wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And just for sake, real quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have to cut this off so I can get the circle right. I believe it's what? If it's a 16, it's a 4, a 2... and then a bunch of 1s. I think a 16 radius circle is just that. Maybe it... no, that's a 16 radius circle. We're good. And we'll just attach our rooms off of this. We'll make that work. And before surprise goblins, no! Script writes on your Twitch name, so exact matching is preferable. Yes. Coca-Cola, where did I get? Coca-Cola, you got these starting... you're digging, so minor. Which reminds... I gotta create the little offices for him. That's nice. But for those Dragon Ball Operations Price, there's not a designator. Tell me how many tiles long it is. Clinodev modded it. It looks good to me. Are macros still in the game? No... yes, technically. There's nothing to catch. I thought I was under attack. Oh my god. If you look under settings, under key bindings, they do have these macros, if that's what you're trying to talk about. If you're talking about anything that you were doing through a third-party program and lazy noob pack, you're probably going to have to wait for a mod to reappear to drop it in. The game just released today? Yeah, the game just released today. Fantastic sales as far as I'm aware. Blew everyone else out of the water. It's going to take time, maybe a day, maybe 2, for some of those mods to start reappearing again. Some of these people have been aware of ahead of time due to KitFox being fantastic people and releasing a modding guide, particularly how to do a modding of it for the Steam Workshop. And so some people like Clinodev had their mods ready before the game even released. They were on the workshop before the game released. You could, before the game come out, decide no aquifers for me. That was a legit choice. You did not have to wait to buy the game to decide that you did not like aquifers. Number one within 3 hours and still number 1. They are dominating. All right, we need to start moving stuff in. Didn't I pick warm? Didn't I specifically pick warm? Didn't I not It wasn't temperate. It was not temperate. I picked warm. It was warm. Why are you frozen? Fuck. Okay. I gotta create a stockpile to get the wood off the frozen water before we all die. Oh my god. Wood. Everyone get it off the water, because this is warm. That shit should thaw any second. It was supposed to be salty too. Wait, that's a good point. How do I tell if this is salty? I can't even see the river now. It's a weird... Okay. The game lied to me. I have been lied to. Look at them all just walking on this. Not a care in the world. Probably going to drown if they don't grab that immediately. All right, let me do a forbid. Forbid all of this. Forbid all of that. Forbid all of that. All of you are forbidden. This is forbidden. That is forbidden. If it's not on the water, it's forbidden. That's forbidden. You're forbidden. Grab the wood that's on the water. Get it off of there. Grab better? Why would you go all the way back to the wagon before deciding to come back again? Am I getting lag spikes? Why are they, like, jumping? All right, why have you not grabbed all of it? Why have some of you just given up on the idea of grabbing the wood? He's still mining. Why are you... Did I run into aquifer in this cave? Oh my god. So is it wet behind or wet above? Is this the aquifer? I thought if I dug into a thing where the ground was above me, I wouldn't run into the aquifer. I don't know why I thought that. I've definitely proven that to not work before. Okay, now you can unforbid. You can grab the rest of this crap if you want. Let me do the don't walk on it thing. I'll set the work orders or the restricted pathing in a second. All right, one of these is, there you go. Restricted. Don't walk here. Don't walk there. Don't go there. Don't be there. Below here. Above there. This is the don't walk square. Don't do it. Not if you like living. Clear that out. There we go. Hopefully that should be good enough to convince you to not die. Build a floor over the pond? The no-no zones. Actually, that is a good point. I don't want to be doing that yet. I would rather wait for... See, ooh, the cats. The cats taunt me. The problem is, what has me worried is this is a warm biome. It should not be frozen. And I don't... And it's not just like a, oh, you know, this shouldn't be happening sort of a thing. I mean, like, I don't even know how long it's going to remain frozen. Like... We have a depressingly short amount of time, possibly, for this to remain frozen. I think it just shows 3 different wood types. So I'm like really paranoid that the water will thaw at the absolute worst time. Like, why are you standing on the water? Why did you stand? Why are you standing on the water? Who told you to do that? I didn't tell you to do that. Nobody told you to try to commit suicide. Pecan. Pecan is the floor we're supposed to be using. Whatever. I'll just order the floor and we'll see if it thaws and then we have a cave in and everything explodes with aquatic glee. This one right here is actually like the most dangerous one. The rest of everything else is mostly out of the way. This is the one that's right in the middle of the walking path for everyone. I don't know how I did that, but okay. I somehow switched back to Peach again and I made it look like a little design. I meant to do that. Yep. Now that I've said it out loud, I 100% meant to do that. You're welcome. Okay. So, this side of the circle is going to have an aquifer. Yes, that's what I'm getting out of this. What were you? You were here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's what I'm missing. Then you went out by 2, and then it was a 1. So that's all I'm really needing to mine into. I almost didn't hit this circle. That's obnoxious how almost not hitting this I was. 1, 2, yeah. Or I should say almost didn't hit this potential water. Now, if the aquifer's at my layer, we can just smooth and be done with it. Hopefully, that's how this is going down. I can just smooth and be done with it. I'm suspecting that's not the case. I'm going to have to build a drainage thing because it's going to be dripping out of the ceiling. Workshop, carpenter. Let's get the carpenter set up. And we'll build the carpenter out of bayberry. What I'm also going to immediately do, because I screwed this up last time, workshop. Watch this. We are going to get the craft shop right next to you. Boom. Make you out a pair. Then turn that off. Then we got to get the furnace, because if we're going to be doing farming, we're going to need fertilization. Fertilizer. You fertilize with fertilizer, it is fertilized. It is the act of fertilization. That just sounds dirty. We're going to need to burn it. So we're going to need a furnace and a wood furnace to start getting some ash going. Make that out of the limestone we dug out earlier. And then lastly, we're going to have the other workshop that is the ashery. No access to blocks or an empty barrel. Makes sense. While that is happening, I cannot resume. There we go. I need to order that we have walls around this for some dryness in case it rains. All of these walls for this particular building is going to be made out of pecan. One, two, three, 4. And then the last wall, which I think should be enough space. There you go. Not the most sensible idea, but if it works, it works. Now, that froze. I really don't want anyone to fish. Like, I don't know how to prevent someone from doing a job in this new system. Like, no fishing. Nobody does this. That is how you do this. All right, I'm fine with it right now, but if we start getting shells again, I need to say, no, don't even bother fishing. Please, for the sake of sanity, don't fish. Sorry, Mr. Man. You shall have to wait until we get a new migration wave. Which does remind me, I should build that right now, shouldn't I? Center workshops. No? Furniture. Door construction machine. There's the, oh, it's literally its own thing. Depot. Depot be made out of willow. Because I said so. All right, down below. We are getting water. This is supposed to be 4, then 2, and then 1. What I need to have happen is I need to smooth. I don't know where this water's coming from. That one doesn't matter right now. Feel free to smooth to your heart's content while I figure out what the problem is. They won't smooth this one. Why? Oh, you're sand. Yeah, it's leaking from the wall. This was silt. Okay. Behind the silt was sand. The sand is leaking. Makes sense. All right. I took you off of don't worry about forcing mining, and then you immediately just didn't do what I wanted you to do. So we're going back to that now. I want to be in the military. Okay. I'll put you in the military, but I'm not setting you up to train yet. Also, are you the only one that wanted to be in the military? Refund that. Hekios, was that from this one or the previous one? That was from the previous one. All right. Yeah, I refunded your points, Hekios, because I don't think I read your description. Bai Wei Yi says he wants to be in the military, which means he has to be the militia commander. I know how the army works. Militia commander, Bai Wei Yi. Bai Wei Yi, you are the militia commander. Squad. I know how squads work. Create new squad. Metal armor. Off of him. You are the Earthen Stroke. Dragoman and Nivek also wish to join the military. They're like, what's that, Bai Wei Yi? You're going around in the earth and stroking things? We wish to join. Dragoman, I got you in. And position 3 would be Nivek. Where's Nivek? There's Nivek. Azrakhan, everyone wants to be in the military. You're not doing any training for a while, guys. I want to make sure you're all aware of this. We don't have the dwarves to get this done otherwise. But maybe you all just want to be part of the stroking. New Dwarf Fortress slogan, stroke the earth. He's fertilizing it. Okay. What was I doing? That's the thing. The furnace. Workshop. Ashery. Ashery is angry because I need a block and a barrel. Carpenter shop. Make me a block. Make me a barrel. It'll sort itself. Now, I think I've got to take all of this out. I think that's just wet because of this. So wait, I really don't need to take out that. Just because it'd be slightly more effort to do it. And build a wall to stop the leaking. It's not going to leak bad. You know what I should do? I should make some blocks. Hold on. Workshop. Where's Mason? Stoneworker? Cherrywood. 7 pennant dwarfs embark across the mountains to new lands. Beware the were-wrens and their poisonous secretions. Stroke the earth. Well, the funny thing is, right, like we embark here, right? Like this is where we came to. We wanted to be here. We're here to create a little base or whatever. And if you look at the wagon, it looks more like we didn't want to come here. It looks like we just broke down here. Like, I guess this place is as good as any. Like, the wagon's broke. I'm not complaining about it. I love it because the wagon can't move anyways. And the old one's like, why are we not moving on? But it's just like the whole thing is like we were meaning to come here, and it's like, no, we weren't. No, the hell we weren't. We came here because the wagon broke. We would, if the wagon wasn't broken, we would have feckin' left. All right, rock. No, pause. Don't you interrupt me. Rock block. Rock block. The rock you're doing is limestone. I had to make sure we only had limestone because I thought this looked like 2 different stones. Yeah, that's magnet. Oh, we have magnetite? Yo, what the fuck? This is a massive amount of magnetite that I've just bumped into. Okay. Yeah, we could be doing steel right now. I'm going to make the blocks so that I can fill in the hole. We're just going to have to not go south in the future. And the music started for a second, then it quit. There it is. The music came back. The BaldCanyons hillbillies. Does that mean that we also have easy access to lava? No. I forget which one's which. There's limonite, magnetite, and hematite. I think hematite's the magma one. As stupid as it sounds. I think magnetite and limonite are the sort of rocks that form from low Z levels in water and crap. I would have to look it up. There we go. Now, off of this circle, I need a tavern. I need 2 offices. And I need a bedroom. If this is the edge of a circle, ignore that thing I did. All right, if we just, because you have one over there and one over there, so it's the perfect place to touch. If you were doing this I might not be able to do, but if I just made it with more of this stone block, it should be good, right? It should be good. So I'll try to do that. Here, over, and down by 5. Here, over, and then do the same thing over here. 3, down by 5. Here, over by 5. We'll do a little mini, like this, like the design we'll be doing outside. We'll just do it here, but underground. All right, let him mine that out. You are going to need to make a lot more blocks. Make rock blocks. Detail of that. Do it on repeat. First couple of stones are just going in the blocks. I'm willing to bet right now. No circle. You're right. We should have had circles from the beginning. I had one base where I did not respect the power of the circle and we died. This goes to show that we have to respect the circle. I also might as well have these people smoothing right now. Did I overwrite one? Hold on. I didn't know I could do that. You are supposed to be mined. There we go. All right, back up above. We have to order from here. I need a table. And I need a chair. And I need a table. And I need a chair. And I need, like, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to make a bunch of beds. I need the first table and chairs so that actually the second table and chair don't need to be made. At least not yet. Hold on. Cancel you, and throw in the extra bed. I need the table and chair so I can get the manager working so I can just order massive amounts of things. Do not forget to cover the workshops lest you piss off the eagles again. This floor is about to get circled with 7 pop. No, we should be good. This isn't as wild as the last one was. This just got a bunch of ducks. I swear to God, if these little ducks come over and... Are they flying? Are these ducks flying? Ducks don't fly, at least not well. Right? Do ducks fly? I remember ducks on farms and they don't fly away. Do they fly? They do fly. Ducks fly. Okay. Then why don't they fly away on the farm? I'll take your word for it. I don't know why they don't fly. Or why they don't fly away. You can have ducks on a farm and they don't fly away. Because they're clipped on the farm. Oh. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Probably had their wings clipped just like a pet burb. Just fat and happy. Okay, I was thinking of a clipped duck. All right, did that table get built? Yes. No. Well, why did you let me click it? Whose job is it to do this? He's not doing it. Who's my carpenter? Labor. Woodcutter? No, what even is a carpenter in this initial list? Do your job. Do it. Whoever's our carpenter. Mason woodworker. Rovod. Rovod is... I've told him he can only do wood now. Let's see what Rovod does. Why do you keep telling me? I get it. There's water. It's the point. The water will be fine. I'm not going to drown. My bee stepped on a dog. Oh my God. You think you were thinking of domestic turkeys? Chickens, maybe? No, I was thinking of a duck. I'm just used to... I'd never chased a duck around. Okay, let's get that off the table. I don't know why you are imagining me as some weird, fucking horrendous child that chased ducks around and they didn't fly away. Don't... Just get that image out of your head. I would never have done such a thing. I'm not an evil child. You're an evil person for thinking that of me. Ducks don't fly good. Wild chickens almost don't exist anymore, but they used to fly. Oh, gotcha. Goose are mean. Okay, first of all, goose are mean. You guys stand up to a goose. I do not understand why. It's always a constant thing where it's like, no, you got to be nice to the goose. They're endangered or whatever the claim always is. It's like, you know why they're endangered? Because they pick fucking fights they can't win. Maybe there's a reason they're endangered. They're basically velociraptors. Yeah, kids do it all the time when I'm trying to feed ducks. No, they're evil little bastards. I had to fight one before. Hold on. I used to live. I'll be right back. All right, let's try talking again without things entering the back of my mouth. I used to live at a house that was literally on a pond, and every year these geese would come by. Every year these geese would come by, and they'd sit there, and they like just try to take over the damn pond, and they'd hiss at you like little fucking assholes. And if they saw you like anywhere near them, they just, or was it a swan? We had swans too. At some point, I had to fight something with my freaking jacket. They were all over the fucking yard, and they shit everywhere, and they cause so much. Like their shit's not good for the grass; it just kills everything. So, anyways, the damn thing comes up to me, and I had to sit there and take my jacket off and whip the damn thing. My grandparents had just dropped me off at my house. So they watched me like a loon fighting off these damn geese. I don't think it was the swans. I like the swans. Yeah. No, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. One place in particular I can think of is Lakeland. Apparently the queen visited and said she likes swans. Oh, so you can't touch geese or anything? All right, there's too much aquifer down here. I'm surprised that's not part of it, though. All right, I need to mine that. This. You. Fuck it, I'll just mine the whole circle. You're making them blocks, right? Because we gotta need them. Something got flagged? Why is it flat? Why didn't it tell me? It's because I'm looking at my chatbot. Maybe my chatbot doesn't know. Maybe my chatbot knows nothing. Build, construction, wall, continue. Hold on. Supposed to be a gap of 3. I can't tell what the hell this circle was. There. It would be here. I'm going to cancel this afterwards, I feel like. Hold on. Construction wall. Is that a wall or did I click floor? Construction wall. I did click floor. Yeah, that's one that's not supposed to be there. I know it looked weird. Oh. This gets suspended. This gets suspended. This gets suspended. The wall gets built. We're good. I was reading about everything in the API goes through IRC. Did you say anti-goose comments? More like anti-messing with goose ones. Thank you for... Yes, thank you for following.
Thank you so much.
In 9103, in 9103, in 9103. I'm going to say your name is in 9103. I feel like those are the two... I feel like that's the break in your name. In 9103. Anyway, that doesn't detract from the goose are mean and fly good. Yes, Mr. They're mean. They poop everywhere. Yes, Mr. Lotux. Why does this look weird? Thank you. Thank you for following and joining the mountain home as we do our second attempt at the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, because my first attempt definitely didn't screw up horribly. What I can do in the short term, because we are now so late, you know, like we wasted so much time on that first base, is I can start just trying to drain this immediately. I already know the gist of what I'm doing. This isn't a hazardous area, so I might as well use some of these blocks I made and just build a floor all the way across. Let's say I do it here, right when it splits. We'll do that out of limestone blocks. And then I'll just create my little cliffs down here. N9 is a good KSP streamer. N9 is fine. Just because you don't run away doesn't mean they won't sit there and attack your legs. Oh yeah, no, fucking, you gotta fight those little bastards. They have teeth, like penguins, freakishly scary. Right, worse. All right. Stair. Pause. I screwed this up last time. I'm gonna do this backwards. All right, I need this, right? And then this is where the gate is. So that's where the gate is. That's where the hole is. That's where the hole is. Channel down for the hole. Channel down for the hole. And then this is where the stair is. Meaning that's where this stair is. Boom. Now we got it set up. Oh, wait, no. Fuck. It's gonna dig it. No dig. No dig. Dig bad. There we go. Now we're set up. Not a streamer, but if I had to pick a new middle name, it might be Jeb. Jeb is a good name. Jeb is a name that lets you know you're here for victory. We're so close to the source of this stew that they got to build across, don't they? We're so close to the source of this thing. I think I could just dig straight off the map and not have to worry. Well, I got to get to the stone layer. You got to get to the stone layer. Because otherwise, you can't carve a fortification, can you? So, we got to channel down. Also, what is going on over here? They're going to start having issues soon if I don't get a bunch of things up and running. We need beds. Did they make the beds? I think they made the beds. They're still smoothing, and I have an issue going on in this room. I need the table that I asked for. And I need the chair that I asked for. Is there a chair being built in there? There is a chair being built in there. Can you guys smooth down here where it'd be most useful? All right, this can be resumed. This can now be resumed. I cannot smooth over the floor, but it will do as it is. And closest material. 1. Oh. Keep building. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's where the gap was. You are going to cancel so I can put the bed over there. All right. This has been done. I know what a zone is. Thank you. Office. Boom. Accept. This is an office assigned to... I need a manager. My manager looks like it's gonna be Almost Dragoman. All right, Almost Dragoman. You are now the manager, so I can start doing managerial things. Is Jeb posing while rocking the background doesn't go to space? Not, Amish? If it ain't Mennonite, it's not guaranteed to be done right. All right. Take your word for it. The other ashery. There we go. You now have a work order to make ash. You're going to do 10. Boom, boom. And right now we have less than 10 ash. I'm going to right now put into ash because I have to wait for the manager to kick in. And also, you don't want it to be doing an exact number because you're going to have an issue. You know, you're going to want a buffer. So I'm going to have a buffer of about 2 ash. You know what? Yeah, the third one's already active. That one wasn't me. All right. He got to that faster than I thought he would. Down below. Uh-oh. Found the aquifer. You know what? I don't care. Channel through. It's a light aquifer. If we just channel through, it's not my problem. Who cares what water we get down here? It's not going to be a problem. All right, what do we have down here? Sandy loam, still too high. Further. We must get through the dirt. Limestone. I'm going to go one more down. Just to be careful in case it goes back to dirt by the end. Kaolinite. This should be good. Oh, we were a lot closer than I thought we were going to be. All right. Go on through.
Drunk is a dwarf flat on his back. With a mug in one hand.
Sorry, Grogrin, we don't have new dwarves yet.
Grogrin be its name, for it is quite fat.
Hello, how goes it, Grogrin? How are you doing this fine evening? Coca-Cola has redeemed for Grogrin. I see what you're saying. Grogrin's constellation. Oh, I'm not in the right thing. Grogrin's constellation prize. Where are you? Get the sub. Uh-oh, is that fighting? Oh god, we're dying. We're dying. There was a wild boar sow. Why is there a wild boar sow? Okay, dog blood got out. All right, we have anger pigs.
RN strategist gifted a tier 1 sub to Grogrin.
But they're not aggressive, are they? They're just wild boars? I don't think we'll have, if they're just regular old wild boars and they don't turn into those I'm really aggressive wild boars, we should not have an issue. But how goes your day today, Grogrin? I don't know why that sounded so wrong in my head. And the longer I went, the worse it sounded. All right, I'm going to do this right now as a dormitory. Just so we have one. They'll probably get a negative thought for sleeping in one, but whatever. They have a bed. Were you surprised they're having a bit of a stroke of the earth? It goes, well, gonna go into town tomorrow to sort out things for PSP. Gonna see if I can get a new USB cable for it and see if I can get an adapter. Nice. Are you tracking the fantastic news of Dwarf Fortress? It's released today, Grogrin. And it became Steam's like #1 game. Ever. No, I think it's just #1 selling game right now. I don't know how it does the math. And it's the top of the leaderboard. No clue how it does the math for that. Make potash from ash. Put in the 2 conditionals. We had to wait for it to make the ash, and that was greater than 10. So, yeah, let's put in a few extra ashes just to make sure the cycle goes correctly. Yes, top selling today with lasting effects. Yes, fantastic effects. Effects that make you go, wow, that's fantastic. Also, why are my dwarves suddenly very happy? Last time I did this, they were moody forever, and now these guys are like, holy shit, I love existing. Okay, I guess we're just not that worried about it this time. Also, while I'm here, Amos, you're going to be the bookkeeper. No, Eldritch is going to be the bookkeeper. I got to find a way to get him in office too, that's right. His office is flooding. Actually, no, one of these is his office. All right. As long as they know to sleep in there, we should not have an issue. I'm going to, if that's their sleeping, that's the office, that's the other office. I'm going to set this as the meeting area / tavern. Accept, increase, in tavern, details, only citizens and long terms. We're going to call it the best beginnings. Wait, did it say it was called the rough dessert? What did you just say? What is this? I thought I was naming the tavern. I just named the meeting hall. Is there a way to name the tavern? Oh, that's it. Kind of weird, but okay. Now, did I make a craft dwarf shop up here? I did. Under the orders, I got to order cup, wooden cup. We only have 7 people. So we'll order 3. Because each one is 3, right? So that's 9 cups. We don't need many cups right now. Why is this one still being checked? This work order is checking its conditions. Okay, fine. If that's what you want to do, you go ahead. Make potash from ashes. Do it. How did this go? All right, they're not smoothing like anything. And I kind of need them to smooth. Oh God, I've had a sub baby. Oh no! I know it's released. But did you know it's releasing fantastically? There's a difference between release and release fantastically. It's a difference of becoming God. I gotta create a pin pasture out here. Work with me. Pin pasture. Boop. Accept. Animals. Guinea pig, I think, has to eat. Water buffalo has to eat. Guinea cock does not. Horse needs to eat. What does this button mean? Oh, they're already assigned to a pasture. Okay, cool. The guinea cock we should not have to worry about. The guinea cock, I'll create one right here. Just so that he's inside. I don't want that bird screwing around outside. Except this one will go to the guinea cock. Cats and dogs, I'm not doing anything with them so they can exist. Did that cat just glow at me? I feel like that cat just glowed at me. Consider naming the tavern Grogrin's Grog Inn. Alright. Click the tavern. Tavern. Whoop. Tavern. Oh, you got to do it this way. That's right. Yeah, no, that ain't happening. There's no way they're letting me get Grogrin in there. This one I can. I'll rename the best beginnings. Grogrin's Grogginin. Grogrin's Grogging in. Groggin. There we go. Grogrin's Groggin. Is that fresh water? Shouldn't be water in here anymore. Might have fallen from the ceiling. Are you still smoothing? Hurry that up. Literally everything is flooding because of you. No drunk cats this time. They fixed that glitch. Putting in some hours on the stream, man. We're going a bit late. This is true. But one, it's Dwarf Fortress, so who cares? Two, the old base died. I don't want to end this base like right after I just started it. So we'll probably be going a bit late purely so that I can get this done. They need to smooth this now. You've got to stop everything else. Whatever is in here can be fixed. The other thing is going to kill us if you don't fix it now. Screw that. Screw this. Screw all of that. Go smooth the whole of misery before we die. Because if this gets too deep in water, then the whole thing was pointless. What is that? A buzzard has stolen your pond turtle. Okay. I'm actually kind of fine with that. The metal crafter is fighting. Somebody is fighting. Okay, he was trying to stop the buzzard stealing the thing. I know that's fine. Please get down here before the water gets too bad. Come on, smooth it. All right. We're seeing smooth. At least one of these gets made, we're good. The rest is just so it looks nice. I love the new soundtrack, but it's playing so irregularly. I'm hoping that's just a glitch. Like, why did it do those noises and then stop? There we go. No extra water now. No excess water. A buzzard is stealing plump helmets. Okay, now I have to worry. I thought there was just one buzzard and it wasn't gonna be a problem. Where's food? Sorry, wrong one. From there to there. Except food. Actually, right now, everything but wood. All wood, none. Bring everything in you can. You need to make a door. Two of them, in fact. Door. Door. You are making potash from ash, which is fantastic. Because I am down to 20 drinks. Fuck. What I need to do is order a gathering of plants from whoever does that. And we're going to need some farms. They're not going to be great farms, but I'm going to need them. Workshops, farming, farm plot. I hate when the farm gets interrupted. Like this. Build. Workshops, farming, farm plot. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screw you. Workshops, farm plot. This fucking sapling's in my way. This farm plot should have just been a 5-5. Cancel. All right. What are you naming? Yes, tell us the name of your stream sub, baby. Wait, memory, is that a Spock-shaped thumb drive full of memes? Or Grogger in. Can you name the KV Bilby Miners? Maybe. I'll try. The KV Pup. Yes. Bilby Miners. That's how you spelled it, right? I've lost your name. Bilby Miners. There you go. As requested. Did that work? looked like the name disappeared right afterwards. Like, okay, you did it. Sucks to be you. What is this? If that's not its name, what is it? All right, let me try this. Bilby Miners. Yeah. Stray Bilby Miners. What? Sure. I don't know what's going on with his name, but there you go. They're now it's a Stray Bilby Miners. What if I make them both say Bilby Miners? Bilby Miners. I'm thoroughly confused. Well, I don't know what the other name slot was for. Maybe not named until adopted? You used to be able to. Prepared beetle brain. Stop stealing my food. Can you guys get this shit in here, please? I swear they're so slow. Fertilize every season. You're saying I don't have seeds. I'm telling you, you're wrong. Build. Workshop. Farming. Still. Build. Workshop. Farming. Where did you go? Butcher. Butcheroo. Build them. Ow! I hit the microphone with the side of my finger. Dude, stop letting it steal my food. We're going to die. Jesus. I'm gonna die to a frickin' buzzard. This is the idiot that's stealing my plump helmets. It's sickly. I'm gonna die to a sick buzzard. Have you guys gotten the food in yet? Bring everything in. Hold on, I wanna see something. I just want to see that speeded up. I think I should have been doing the calculation frame per second. I didn't see the one for the calculation one. I don't even know if that... Maybe they're going faster? I can't tell. All right. He's making the potash. I've told you to fertilize, but I don't have any seeds. I don't have any seeds because I'm needing these still to get made and or the butcher shop. All right, we did the drainage. Now we got to continue in here the walls. I don't even know if this is actually working. Probably not the damp, loamy sand. Though I suppose I can convert some of this into an underground farm real quick. That's a thought. That's a thought. I mean, I am still pretty high up, which is going to cause issues. But if we have aquifer back here, and I dig into a 2, and then I dig into, say, a 6 by 6. There we go. Then I could just theoretically do the farm here because this is free mud without much effort. I just gotta let the aquifer take over some of the back area. Oh my god, every time. Oh my god, it was so wet. Oh no, the wetness. The wetness got me. Continue mining. Oh no, it's so wet, so wet. I didn't know what to do. I was like, it's so moist back there. You're fucking with me. The moistness. All right. Hold on. I need wooden table. I'll say 4 for now. No, 5. I need wooden chair. Because the extra one has to go to the bookkeeper. 5. Make them. Do it. Oh, wait. No. I just had a new idea. I shouldn't have done some of this. I need the ones in the middle to generate the water. Duh. I should not have touched all these. I would have been able to get more water out of it. All right, they're not smoothing now. What are they doing? They're trying to eat item inaccessible. Are they trying to grab the item out of the buzzard's mouths? Yo, stop stealing my food. Stop making potash. You ain't gonna use it. All right, there's a still. I don't have any plants to brew anymore because it's all been eaten. So they better start gathering. Because if they don't gather, we're all going to die. I have 20 drinks left and no plants to make booze. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. That's what some would say is a big old whoopsie. All right. Embarrassed at the sleeping out of the proper room. Yep, that's what I thought. That's giving him negative thoughts. Let me delete this area. Begone. Not an area. Not a problem. Don't have to worry about that no more. Accept. Bedroom. Accept. Bedroom. Accept. Bedroom. Accept. Now, do they still auto-assign? I'm gonna assign it now just because I don't know if they still auto-assign. I don't want someone sitting there being like, I didn't have a bed. Boo-hoo. Boodly-hoo. So I'm gonna do that. What I can do is ignore the rest of that. I was gonna say I can sit there and give them. That's for the office. Cancels gift food. No food available. Okay. I didn't want us to start having to butcher people, but you idiots let them steal everything. So looks like this water buffalo is about to get... Ooh. Such a mean little button. And I don't think the horse helps us either. Actually, wait. Does the horse not... Which one helps us more, the horse or the donkey? Whatever. We'll figure it out later. Also, anyone could be gathering these damn thingies. I'm just saying. Unrotten fermentable plants. Who's gathering the plants? Question. Who gathers plants? Plant gatherers. They turn you two off of whatever you're doing. Maybe the planter's a plant gatherer, and everyone does this. Anyone want to gather a plant? Well, I guess we'd rather butcher this animal first. All right, please grab all the fat and all the meat before it goes bad, because you guys are feckin' morons. Clothier and leather? Not leather. Farming? Tanner. Gotta have an auto tanner set up. Now that KB is a Bilby Miners. It's an unnamed Bilby Miners now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the new naming system. Because if you look, it's still in there. It's Bilby Miners, the stray Bilby Miners. It is the first and only of its kind. Oh my god, that generated a lot faster than I thought it was when I wasn't looking. You guys need to start like smoothing or something right now. Oh, this is all stuff you can't smooth. Oh no! Get in there! Get in there, you feckin' morons! Yep, that makes sense. They stole the beetle brain. Cancels give food, no food. Who are you trying to give food to? Eat the food yourself. Everyone's like starving to that. They won't eat the damn food. If you eat the food, you won't have a problem. Craftsdorf. Pot? Do I have to go into wood first? What did I click? Let's pretend like I didn't do that. Wood. Pot. Wooden pot. Wood. What is happening when I type that sometimes? Wood. What the fuck? Wood. Click. There's a thing there. P. O. We have 70 meat. Eat the meat. You're acting like there ain't no meat. Who are you trying to give food to? Is that a chair? Why did I put a chair in the corner? He didn't mind the thing at all. What are they doing? None of them are doing anything anymore. Not table. Build, furniture, share. What are any of my units doing? Sleeping, making ash. Why are you still making ash? We shouldn't be making ash still. You've had plenty of time to make that ash. Oh, because we made it into potash. Okay, can I suspend this? I'm going to remove this from now. I didn't think this was going to be like a whole thing, but apparently this is destroying everyone right now. They don't know how to suspend that idea. Drink fish. Yeah, we're going to need fishing. We're definitely going to need fishing. Potash from ash. Remove that job. Someone is drinking. We're going to be running out of that shit real soon if you idiots don't start gathering plants. I did. So it's a nickname and a profession name. Drink fish. Fishy sauce. Eat less chicken. Drink fish. Yeah, we're gonna need fish. Just like we've got the food now. The meat went up. That's not off. What is happening here? Canceled. Do you still have a work order? Canceled. It's gone. No more work order. Do anything else. Someone gather plants. Why is he not mining? Like, everyone's refusing to do their job. Okay, mine. Gather plants. How about that? I don't know what is making you guys decide to do anything else. Like, how that's not priority. Get in there and mine. You've got to fix this. I need that to get wet. But I don't need it that badly. -1 on the left. All right, that got fixed. That got fixed. -1 on the right. Now, is this a dry one? No, that's mud. This is not yet mud. Hit the corner. There we go. So everything in here has got mud. Delete. 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 Now someone's going smoothing. Where were you earlier? Where the hell were you earlier? All right, build a wall. That should be blocks, but I have a sneaking suspicion it did not choose blocks. I am going to remove all of this. I don't trust it. Build. Construction. Wall. All right, and we're just going to suspend the ones by the corners. So we don't have an issue. We'll come back to those guys later. Build. Just the top would be Bilby Miners to KV. The bottom one is unnamed KV, the Bilby Miners. Both results in Bilby Miners to Bilby Miners. Yes, but the first one's not going through. I get what you're saying, but it's not working that way. Now it's just a stray KV pup. He's not naming. Strays aren't named, if I recall correctly. We've done it, like, in the last version, that's how I did everything. Like, we've had that for a while. It's only an issue now. There's probably a way for it to work right. Like I said, there's patches. You know, everything can't be exactly perfect. Don't touch, we're saving. I swear to God, if that thing stole some more of my meat, I'm gonna lose my mind. These buzzards are slow, like they're killing me faster than the other animals did. Yeah. It's not a AAA game. They didn't release an incomplete game and then be like, oh, we knew everything that was going to be wrong. We're going to make you download a day one patch. There are a few oddities here and there. They're probably celebrating, which I do not blame them. Straight up, like, let's be clear. If I was in their position, I would not right now be paying attention to whether or not something needs to be patched in this game. I would be pouring champagne all over myself. That is what I would be doing. I would be doing so unabashedly. Remember, they were worried. So I forget where I got the number from. I think I got the number from Blind IRL. I think Blind was the one who said it. Or it was Kleinodev in Blinds or Kleinodev in Minds. Somewhere I got the number. I don't remember where I got the number from. But in order to have been, we'll say, successful, particularly in terms of supporting Tarn and such, I think what they were hoping was to be successful was it needed to make $20,000 a month for like ever. That was the big thing, was $20,000 a month. And I don't know what the numbers are right now, but before I started streaming, the early estimate was $600,000. Like, if you looked at the amount of active players and then multiplied it by 30, you end up with like 600,000. Because they had thousands of people playing, and it just kept climbing. So that was like before I started streaming. I don't even know what it is now. They were so fucking successful. I would be celebrating. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure what the context of the number is or what it is from, but that's what I have in my head. I've got a good memory for what the information is, not who said it. And I remember for some reason that the number was a good, like, this is what we're hoping for, was 20K a month. And before I started, they were over 600. Like, I don't think it's, I don't have any proof behind it, but I do not think it would be an exaggeration to assume that within the first 4 hours, they made over $1 million. Like, I don't think that would be an exaggeration at all. And for some reason, they were like real nervous that Dwarf Fortress wasn't going to do good or something. Like, I put it in the Discord, I put it on Twitter and everything. Like, they blew that shit out of the water. Kind of makes you wonder, where were they getting these weird ideas from that they didn't think they were going to be doing that good? Or that, like, oh, we're hoping for this. We're hoping for that. Like, not, we know we're getting this. It's a question of confidence, I suppose. Though it is an unusual game. You know, it's a indie game initially done by 2 people. So I suppose you would be worried that maybe there wasn't a market for it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where they were getting it from. All right. Build. Workshop. Farming. Farm plot. All right. That's going to get built, and we're going to use that later. I'm down to 5 drinks, and... Okay, I can brew drink from plant. Thank fucking God. You have a work order that I will never cancel called pot. Wooden pot. You're going to make 10 wooden pots when there's less than 10 empty wooden pots and there's more than 10 logs. Go. Yeah, like I said, my number is a gross, like, underestimation. I was going off of the amount of concurrent users that I was looking at, not how many people bought the game and or were at work. I think it hit mainstream consciousness when it got a museum exhibit. Like I said, I don't know. From what I understand, you know, they weren't like worried, but they weren't confident, which is weird. Plump helmets. Fertilize every season. Autumn. Plump helmet. Winter. Plump helmet. Spring. Plump helmet. Now, back outside. You. Now you can have whatever the hell I was telling you to do earlier. Boom, boom. Less than 10 ash. More than 10 logs. So we don't need to make more ash. But if I go here, boom. Make potash. Conditional. Boom, boom. Gotta make more. Because for some reason, we fertilized the hell out of a farm that isn't growing anything yet. Turnip plants. Turnip plants sound good to everyone? Sounds good to me. Turnip plant, turnip plant, turnip plant. Because we need more fertilizer down here. We need to maximize what we're doing. I'm not 100% sure the penalties we have. Yeah. We're in poor soil. I don't know what that means right now, but what it means is that we're high. Like, you get 100% growth rate if you're down in the cavern. We're not down in the cavern. So I think all the way up here, it's an 80% penalty. You're only going 20% as well. I don't know if that's growth rate or numbers. If it's numbers, or I'm hoping to offset it with fertilization. That should not be there. Build furniture table. Boom. Table. Table. Boom. Build furniture chair. Chair. Boom. Chair. Boom. Or no, actually, yeah. Build furniture. Because I'm probably going to have more in there. Chair. There. Willow chair. Yes. I need to get a chest involved somehow. Because I don't think I built one. No access to a chest. Makes sense. That would be at the carpenter's. Chest. Chest. Get 2 chests in. See how well this stuff is starting to go. Our plants are going up. Our drinks are going up. We're hovering at a level that's not great. He stole 5 more plump helmets. And we have a stray KB boar. Does he have a name now? Yeah, you're right. All right, I guess they don't do that anymore. Not just in Indy. Plus, it's... Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's just in Indy. I'm saying I think that's what they were thinking. For an indie game like that, it would be a potential flop. It's plus not ground level development from... Yeah. It's front end overhaul. While it did get a 4-page article on PC, it was more of a fact that development is so long that it was a great product. Well, there have been games coming and going in the time frame DF which sully development times. Few have redeemed themselves. And then there's Blizzard. Then there's Blizzard. Those goofy bastards. There's always the Blizzard. All right. We have setup. We have the tavern. We have that. We have the beds. I need the office for the bookkeeper. I think it needs to be an office. Office, except Have I set a noble to be the bookkeeper? I don't think I have. Bookkeeper. Best one for this is Eldritch still. But we got new dwarves in. Okay. A clerk. We'll make the clerk do it. Hold on. Let me set this to the clerk before you guys all try to destroy me. All right. Migrant 6. I'm telling you, Soundson spoiled us with those sound effects telling us what was going on. Migrants have arrived. They must have just shown up. We're already out of plump house. Would you guys fertilize? Please? Dwarf 5 to Francis Frog. Welcome back to the living, Francis Frog. 1, 2, 3, 4. I must have missed one. 1, 7 to... That's 6. 1... Francis Frog, you already exist. Did I have a stroke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How are people already named? Am I having a stroke? Lightning Runner. I swear to God, Lightning Runner, if you're here, I'm going to sleep if you're here, Lightning Runner. That's the same guy from the last fort. Oh, he moved here. Okay, I never even thought of that. I have to get you guys killed next time. I was a blacksmith. All right, Francis, there you go. I found you. You're named. Francis Frog the First it is. Lightning Runner. Normally I make new worlds. That's why this hasn't come up before. All right, Lightning Runner got 2. 1 Lightning Runner. I gotta pay attention to who comes in then. Oh, I skipped an I. Lightning Runner the First. All right, I got you in Lightning Runner. 3 for Mr. Man TM. Hold on, pause game before something steals from me. 1, 2, 3. You're a child. Mr. Man. TM the First. There you go. Next time I gotta make a new world if the base dies. Or unless everyone truly dies. Kill him. Dwarf meat. Number 1 for Domine. Name Domine. Well, apparently not. Try that again. Domine the First. There we go. Everyone's in. Yeah, I resent that. What do you resent? Calling me a child. Okay, you're not a child. You're just an extraordinarily short dwarf who does nothing but play all day. And if they do their chores, they get extra drink from the booze cup. Like, I don't know. You are what you are. Live with it. You're saying no more seeds. Did you plant any to begin with? Yeah, I'm seeing 2 seeds in there. Can I do different plants? I don't know what would have been a good choice. I don't know. I should have paid attention to how many seeds I had. This is doing plum helmets. We got lots of seeds in there. Maybe you idiot should have fertilized. How about that? Are you fertilizing now? So I clicked that on and a bunch of people came in here. Fertilized field. Yes. Okay. So fertilize every season was literally just to do things next season. Needs unrotten plants. You know what? That's kind of fine. Like, we need more, but he's keeping us up. I'll take it. Okay, now back to what I was initially doing. This worked wonders. On the others, I gotta do the same thing on the other side. But before then, I need to do something. Floodgates. Actually, do I have any stone left? I just thought of that. No, it's like iron and stuff, isn't it? No, we have some. Add new. Floodgate. 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 All right, we brought a lot of stuff in. I got to get a lot of this back out of here. We did decent so far. All right, if that's a big old square, we'll make the square out of the circle. So it was a 2 off the 4. And then it was, what, a 6 by 6 it looks like. 4, 5, 6. Then maybe we do the same over here. Have it like a little semi-fractal pattern. We'll mix the circles and the squares. All right, because I need the floodgates to make that thing work. Also, I need more stones to make the stuff. Lignite! Okay. Okay, if that's what we're working on today, that's what we're working on today. Furnaces. The smelter, right? That does lignite. I'm going to put that up in the back. It's not a good place for it, I admit, but I got to get something to work on this lignite. Now, I cannot make lignite because I need fuel first. Meaning, this furnace that's been making ash has to crank out a charcoal or 2. So I can use the wood to get the lignite. And once I have lignite, I don't have to worry about burning the wood so much. Lignut. I have so many plants to create. Yes. Yes. So much exciting shit to happen tomorrow. It must begin. And then, of course, don't forget, like, this is, like, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Oh, I just remembered I do have a medical appointment. I'm going to be very tired. They're putting the permanent crown on my tooth. So the temp crown that's on it now. Shit, what the hell was I saying? That's, yes. I will not be streaming this tomorrow due to the medical stuff. And also now that I realize I'm definitely going to be fucking tired. Saturday. This isn't temporary. This is our life now, chat. You must realize it. You must absorb the truth. You must acknowledge it. This is our life now. We are pure dwarves living in a premium world. I can get a bunch of dwarves to do it instead. Yeah! Why can I make an electrum bar from ore, but not get... That makes no sense. Repeat making coke from lignite. I'm going to start moving some of the stuff up and or down. This is the booze pot. Makes sense. I think there should be one in there for it. But, oh, wait, the chest. It's under furniture, chest. Didn't get the furniture in. Boom. Alder chest. Done. So far this time, everyone's being really happy. We're not getting too many moody people. They're going to need beds. I need 6 more beds. Damn it. Click, click. Yes, make the beds. Maybe destroy a few civs on the way. No, you must be nice to your neighbors. You must be nice. If you're not nice to your neighbors, they won't be nice to you. Luckily, we have a lignite vein. Dig. Good. Love thy neighbor, and then they send you the goblinite. Love thy neighbor into the ground. All right, I'm gonna try to transfer stone over to the right. I know we have a bunch of it, and that's gonna fill this up like really fast. But maybe we can clear it out a little bit from everything else. We struck native gold. We struck galena. So accept that. Use that for stone. You over here in this stockpile, I'm going to turn off stone. Stone. Now, did you get your cups? You're supposed to have cups. Goblets desire 10. You have 9. We have 13 people, so I will probably need to up this to about 20 and then order another 3 cups. One cup. 3. Shouldn't be that much of a deal. Definitely going to be constructing elaborate halls. They're probably pointless traps. Maybe a few drawbridge fingers. Like I said, maybe at some point they'll clear these out. I don't think it matters. Closest material. Well, 3 more beds is still 3 more beds. This guy's still making lignite? Oh, so much coke. Why is it that all I can do is make an electrum bar from ore? Isn't electrum gold and silver? I have gold nugget. Why can't I just make gold nugget? Do I need 2 gold nugget? Oh, there's galena. There we go. There's magnetite. That's what I was looking for. Magnetite on repeat now. I knew it didn't make any sense. There's native. Smelt the native. Galena. That's dumb. Smelt that. Not making electrum. Make beds has been completed. 1 bed, 2 bed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last bed's got to be somewhere, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I think this one will say it doesn't exist. It does. All right, now we can kind of maybe see if I was right. Why am I not seeing the other bedrooms? Except 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I said, we'll see if these people go to sleep and claim the bedrooms. They should, right? I don't see why you would take that off from what we had before. Did anyone ever gather those plants? Yeah, they did. I don't know when they did it, but they did it. They did, in fact, do it. There's still stuff in here we haven't brought in. That's why I gotta like clear out that stockpile inside, because if I get a pick or something stolen, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. What else is taking up lots of inventory space? Cups, food, what? What do we got? Plant barrel, copper pick, meat barrel, turnip wine pot. Okay, we're gonna create a food stockpile up here. Except, where's food? Food. This pile does not allow food anymore. Food. None. Move the things. Probably still got to do a bar block pile somewhere to get that out of the way, too. Oh, I had the 2 doors. I forgot all about the 2 doors I did. BPR? For door? BPR? Really? That's what you're going with? Okay. That should help definitely prevent things from getting stolen. Add new task. Brew drink from plant. Repeat. Work orders. Brew. Brew drink from plant on the condition. The amount of drinks. Okay, greater than 10. Greater than 10. And drinks. The amount of drinks is less than 10. I don't like that. Number of drinks is less than my number times 5. Right now we're at 13. Times 5 would be 50. 65? Seems kind of low. Because we could have any number later on. So instead of 5, we'll do 10. We'll say 130. Fermentable plants is greater than 10. Is greater than 10. Now this is the thing I want to say. Can I adjust the type? And so, what am I growing out here? I guess I'll just leave it as it is. Whatever. Grow whatever you want. Like, I want to try to see if I can make sure it's going to do, like, turnip and stuff. He's making ash. He's making potash. I didn't think we were that low on the potash. We have the fertilizers. We have 10. Or 2. Having all the plump helmets. You guys got to brew them into seeds, guys. Smelt needs gold. We're out of galena. We're out of gold. That's fine. Oh, that's let this magnetite. We have a bunch of limestone blocks still. Bunch of magnetite. We're going to need a bar block stockpile. 1, 2. Stupid idea. Hold on. Can I make this 1, 2... a 6 by 6, but cancel mining that. That way it matches, and then I can use the back end of this for a bar block or something right now. Preferably bar. Stockpile over here. Come on, give me a stockpile. Accept you. Bars and blocks. Custom. No blocks of metal. No blocks of other material. No blocks of stone. Can I click? Okay, I can. No blocks of stone clay. I'm sure I want the bars of coal, but yeah, we'll do that. And I do believe that bins now work, which I keep forgetting. I'm so used to not using bins that I keep forgetting that bins are now a thing. Bin. Wooden bin? There you go. Oh, did not mean to do that. Wooden bin. Wooden bin. Can use any shop. Conditional? The amount of empty bins is less than 10. And the logs is greater than 10. Make 10. Actually, I don't like that. I'm going to lower these to 6 and 6. And then change the frequency. It's every day. Then we'll go down to 6. There you go. That way things can get compressed again. That don't look like no bar to me. Your coke looks small. Potash. Gold. Gold bars of glory. Now, did we make... I believe I ordered him to do those floodgates. Where are floodgates now? Floodgate. Not closest. I want to see what I'm choosing. Okay, now we can do closest. They match. They look pretty cool. And then we got to do this. And I got to rush it down. What's an AFO yoke? Made a circle of squares root your dwarves in a mountain house. What? If you're losing views like 27 VTubers, at least Dwarf Fortress is out there. Hey, it is what it is. Trust me. I am not going to complain that my slice of the pie is too small when my slice has grown, if that makes sense. My average for a weekday stream is like 15. It's only on Dwarf Fortress on weekends, when I did it only on the weekends, that I would be about 20, and I've been recently climbing up to around 30. So if I'm in the middle of a weekday and I'm now low from where my high number was earlier and I'm at 40, whatever. Good enough for me. I would like to continue growing in the future. I'm not going to complain right now that I didn't. We're good. He actually looks at the chat. Also, nice wiggly. No, it's not a wiggle wang. It's a wet tube. It's a tube of moistness. It's not a wiggle wang. There is no wiggle wang in here. It is a tube that the moistness runs down and vacates the opening of the tube. Burger. Look, I was just looking at a haul I wasn't making. Huh? Yeah, no. The strongest shape. I really do need them to smooth this again, though. I don't know why they always forget to get this shit done. I like how this one just kind of stops every now and then. That's a lot of mud. All right. What I can do, we're starting to get rain. What I can do, I want to tap the river and make the river start dying. I need a mechanic. That's the thing I'm missing right now. Stoneworker's workshop is great and all, but it's not a mechanic. Workshop, mechanic. Build you on this side. Now, question. Are these beds claimed yet? They do get claimed. Okay. That still works. We're fantastic then. Oh, no touchy. We're saving. There's not usually even 27 people streaming Dwarf Fortress. Hey, Vanillica, how goes? I'm going a bit late right now. How is your evening? How do you set up a hospital? I just noticed Tachulu. Tachulu, it is, if I flooded stone floor and then punctured a cavern, shouldn't that wet rock with nut sprout grass, underground grass? Late Doomer, it should and it does. It might take it a while, but yes, you're not wrong. Any dirt sort of material that is connected to your caverns will start growing fungal grasses and stuff. No. The answer, I think I gave someone the answer in my Discord. Someone asked it earlier. But in order to do a hospital, it is slightly backwards than what you're assuming. First, you're going to create a zone, right? You're going to go down here. You're going to be like, I'm going to make a zone. Hey, Formule, how goes? We're learning the greatness of Dwarf Fortress. Yes, thank you. Someone shouted them out. If you sit there and make a meeting area, right? Click accept, you're making a meeting area. You're going to need to attach something to the meeting area. Before, you would be like, I'm assigning a location. Jonathan Pudums, thank you for following.
Thank you so much.
Before, it used to just be like taverns or something like that. But now, if you look, when you create something to a meeting area, you have an inn, a temple, a guild hall, a library, and a hospital. They made a hospital be its own new area. Secondarily, which I had an issue with in the last base, just like all the other areas, the hospital now, okay, you need the chief medical dwarf. The hospital now has 4 jobs and you have to fill them. A hospital needs a diagnostician, a doctor, a bone surgeon, and a bone doctor. So that is how you do a hospital, but don't forget you have to do it. The chief medical doctor is not what cuts it anymore. Formal, what are you doing, my man? Yes. Oh my god, I straight up struggled for 30 minutes trying to get them to heal one of my dwarves. Formal, how did your base go? Did you also die? Did you die in savagery, Formal? If you didn't, I will warn you about the savagery. I will warn you about the savagery, Formal Blizzard. If you... Oh, the guys come here. If you embark in a savage biome, Formal, the animals will kill you. We got savaged. Apparently in a savage biome, if the animal Like, the animal will be an animal. Like, it'll float around. But if it sees your ass, if it fucking sees your ass, they become agitated and they will just attack you. They won't just come in barreling in to attack you. No, if they're a bird, they'll do flyby attacks and shit. They will just mess your shit up until you kill them. And what happens when you kill them? More animals spawn. But if they spawn near where you just killed an agitated animal, guess what? They see you too. Now they're agitated. It is an endless cycle of pain and death. Although it is a grim reminder of the winter hardships to come, the supply caravan from the Boulder of Praising is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious craft store. I haven't made a damn thing. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer might very well be the difference between a prosperous future and a slow, meaningless death. I did make a trade depot before, didn't I? Yes. Welcome in, everyone. No, none of them are talking. Formal's people. Did he have to go? Is that what happened? He might have had to go. Sometimes he has to do that. Diplomacy. Yes. What do you want from me? Plants. Plants. I want plants. The booze I think I've got under wraps, but no, I need plants. I need plants. Drinks, pets. Actually, do you have pets? Look, I'm not saying that I'm going to be trying to cheese or anything, but if we have what happened last time, I'm going to need some turkey eggs. They've probably been nerfed, though. Knowing all the other changes, they've probably been nerfed. Where are your plants? There we go, plants. Plump helmets, garden vegetables. I want cranberries. Yeah. You have pineapple? No pineapple wine? No, you have grapes. We'll do grapes. Done. We'll bring you these, but they're going to be double price. Next year, we want warhammers. I'm going to remember that. The outpost liaison has arrived. Autumn has come. You cannot make any more coke from lignite. We've gotten all the lignite we can. Lunar tick. He had to say by yes. I figured. My first premium dwarf dying was basically the herald to a full collapse. He has family coming in the airport. I should not be streaming right now. I got a doctor's appointment in the morning. All right. Don't worry, it's a dentist. I'm sure he'll make me wake up. I'm sure. Why is there like no coke out here? Oh, because he's been smelting. They haven't brought it over yet. Okay, fine. Why are we also not using the bins? Do we just not have enough dwarves? Are you all busy? I mean, I guess you look like you're doing things. You, Eldritch, don't need to do that anymore. And you don't need to be mining anymore. How have I gotten some of you to be so feckin' happy? I've just noticed this. Jesus, you're happy. The only thing you can't do is pray to a calm, which apparently you don't care about that much. You're like, my God? Oh, I don't care. I ask him for things occasionally, and he's like, yeah, whatever, cool. Me and my God are on good terms. Okay, now they're coming to smooth. I just thought about that. I'm like, yo, it's been a while. If they haven't smooth, we're gonna die. But no, okay, they're coming to smooth. Yes, smooth it so I can get the drain. Smooth it. It's such a smooth drain. Oh, so smooth. Gotta get that moist tunnel. Come on, you just need one. Just need one to be complete and we won't have an issue. We're good. Did he get knocked into it for a second? I feel like he got knocked into it somehow. He shouldn't be able to get knocked into it in these versions. There we go. No problems now. Now we're good. And get the last one just to be safe. Okay, now that we've done that, now that I know I don't have to worry about this, I built the mechanic. Where am I? A little too zoomed in. I built the mechanic. The mechanic needs to make one rock mechanism for the thing. Then he needs to make... No, hold on. Why did I do it that way? Let's do it here, because I got to do the count. Rock mechanism. All right. I need 1, and then 4 times 2. I need 9 rock mechanisms. We just need them once, but we need them. There we go. They're bringing the bins over. Someone left my door from the... I did not leave for half a year. See, that's the thing. You could not have been over there that long. It doesn't make sense. You would have been starving to death. You would have died of dehydration and sobriety long before the animals killed you. You had to have been over there recently for that to have happened the way it did. It don't make no sense. Also, weird question. Where is the place? How do I decide if I set up a kitchen? How do I decide what the kitchen can and cannot be cooking? I'll work on justice later. Creatures, tasks, places. I suppose I should just make a kitchen, and the kitchen will probably somewhere have settings that will help me. This is what I think makes sense. All right, let's build a kitchen. I don't intend on using it yet, but let's build a kitchen. I think kitchen's now actually a K or something. Is it under farming? No. Yes. It's a K now. Long gone are the days of the Zitchens. Unless you just rebind it, of course. All right, how are you doing with your 20 and that? I do need to get an instrument, don't I? Would make a good tavern keeper. Dragoman. Dragoman's apparently a fantastic tavern keeper. What I should probably do, hold on. Except you are a food pile that only accepts drinks. And this pile gives to you. Done. That way there should always be a local drink in the tavern, which the tavern keeper can use to supply people with booze. Look at that. And this is the little dance hall, this 2x3. Now there's a horse in here for some reason. Why is there a horse? I don't know, but I do know that he will starve to death if he stays in there for too long. So we'll God, why are we getting so many dogs and cats already? We might have to start gelding animals. Okay, now we have the people at the depot. I don't know what I'm going to trade them. I don't have anything to trade them. I'm not trading away my booze. Have I already traded with them? I don't think I've already traded with them. Trading away my booze would be stupid. I have rough gems. I could turn into legit gems. I don't even have shells right now, do I? Someone's been fishing, but I don't think I've... That's the other. That's why it says other. That idiot's been fishing somewhere, and we got a bunch of stupid... I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Yep. We are filled with pond turtle shells right now. People have been just eating raw turtles. Oh my god. I did not want to have to do this. Also, I can't easily do this. All right. Constructions. Floor. That's the hole. That's the lip. That's so I can build a wall. It has been a while since I've had to do one of these. Then this one in the middle gets canceled. And this tree gets cut, and that tree gets cut. Because they're too close. There was water, and I was a fisher. I fought with a figment fishing rod. What kind of booze is the tavern serving? Whatever. It's going to be a plump helmet and whatever booze comes off of turnips. Turnip wine. I don't know. Probably under stocks. Stocks would tell me. I know what stocks are. Thank you. Drinks. We have some quinoa beer. Some carrot wine. Don't ask me where that came from. A lot of turnip wine. Why do I have that much turnip wine, but like no turnip seeds? Dwarven ale. We actually have more turnip wine than Dwarven ale. Swamp whiskey. prickleberry wine, and a bunch of dwarven. Ah, there's the wine. That's ale. This is wine. Big difference. Big difference. So one of those. Today's special is dwarven wine pot with 10 whole dwarven wine in it. Sometimes you got to eat a raw turtle. No. No turtle eat. We're still smelting out the iron and lead and stuff. Holy crap. Yo, how much fuel do we get? We just cranked out iron like crazy. I didn't think we had that many ores lying around. Look, we still do have some ores lying around. Fuck that. We don't need you. Needs turnip seeds. I'm surprised he needs turnip seeds. Did we ever build that kitchen? Oh, we did. Okay. I'm confused. I'm not gonna lie, game. I'm slightly confused. How does a kitchen now turn off what booze it can or cannot cook with? If I go up under places and workshops, this just brings me to you. It's not like it gives me special settings for you. Yeah, it doesn't give me special settings. Tasks. This is the old job menu. Makes sense. No question there. Places is where we just were. No, that's zones, that's locations, that's stockpiles, that's workshops. That's my farm plots. You can see what's planted there. Very good. Labor. Kitchen. There you are. Permissions. No, you do not get to cook plump helmets, you weirdo. Seeds. Maybe. Some of these seeds I ain't going to be wanting in the future. But for now, no. Do you get to cook a drink? No. You get to cook horse tallow and water buffalo tallow. Why not? I don't have a hospital. So far I've said you can cook tallow. That's all you can cook. Okay. There's an issue there. I can see it. I can see with my eye that there is an issue with the tallow and you actually having food. This makes sense. What the fuck is a messenger? Members of the nobility have required rooms that can make demands that cannot be reassigned. Administrators handle various aspects of your force can be reassigned. Many also require. You tell me about a bookkeeper. You tell me about that. You don't tell me about a messenger? What the hell is a messenger? Messenger for what? No, he's my expedition leader. I ain't firing him. I like him. No justice. I'll have to come back to justice. Okay. So we now made sure that the kitchen can't cook things. Which is great. Work order. Kitchen. Never mind. Labor. Save tallow for soap? I mean, you're not wrong. I should, but that's a whole nother thing to be setting up. I don't even have a hospital right now. Why do they not mine out this and that? I need the 2 for the ramp. Yeah, it's just a 2 ramp. I only need that for a wall. I don't need these 2. That would give me extra squares in the bar block pile. The real question is, how long is it going to take to get that over there? Actually, no. Stop smelting magnetite ore for a minute. I might need some of that coal for making of steel. All right, if we back out over here, did we ever, wait, hold on. Did we ever make those things? Rock mechanisms. I'm going to have to expand out again, I feel. I'm going to have to expand out again, just so I can actually have workshops and this stuff going. Now, the best place to do that would be these doorways, right? If I take that, and that, and turn them into downstairs, and then down below, say 2 Z levels, I have them as upstairs, I can recreate the pattern. And then they would just only ever be going to whatever is the closest one to what they were doing. Which, if nothing else, would be a decent way to... Because I like that, and being in the middle actually means I have less storage. I gotta get that out of there. They still gotta move some of these blocks out of the way. We have frickin' turtle shells. Okay, craft store shop. Work orders. New work order. Shell gems. For some reason that seemed to... You know, we'll do shell crafts. Whatever. The gems seemed to work decent before, but we'll do this. As long as there's greater than 10 shell body parts, make some crafts. Do it. You won't. Dragonman cancels make rock mechanisms. Needs more rock. Needs more rock. The merchants will be leaving soon. Did I even have anything to trade with them? I don't think I have anything to trade with you. I would love to trade with you, dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it ain't happening today. I need more stone. My original idea is going to be my current idea. Some of these didn't go through, right? Because that's a construction. Are you a construction? Okay, yeah, it wasn't resumed yet. Ooh, bow sight. Bituminous coal. Hell yeah, let's get the fuel. It didn't go down again. Why didn't you go down again? You were supposed to go down again. There's wet water? How are you wet? The aquifer is up above. No, dig into it anyways. I need to see what this is. This doesn't make sense. Did I really somehow in stone layers? Because there's clay down here? Why is there clay? No, I'm just going to straight mine that. No, wait. Oh, feck. What is the circle I'm dealing with? From this, straight across. Obviously a square internal. And then 2 and 2. All right. Obviously internal, it's a square. So let's order this up first. Oop, what is happening? Why are you still not done? Goober. All right. And then it is 2 internal, 2 internal. 2, 2, 2. Garbage? 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. Oh, it's just 4. How did I get that count so wrong? I am tired. There you go. And then afterwards, we'll figure out what's going on with this stupid aquifer. Feel free to dig to your heart's content. Cancels brew drink. Needs plants. Makes sense. We have a bunch. We should probably cut back on it, quite frankly. You've struck bauxite, limonite, bituminous coal. We have coal and iron. We have a steel foundry, chat. We have coal, iron, and flexstone somewhere. Allows humans to eat Tide Pods. Wet water. It's a thing. Deep soil. How many ponds ended up salty? And who ended up... Oh, that's right. We were supposed to have salt, weren't we? Why is no one digging down here? They're acting like they can't dig. It just says stagnant water. It doesn't say that it's salty at all. I don't know. They declared it to be true, and then it just kind of wasn't. We're going to drop some more space. There we go. Seriously, why aren't you mining? What is my miner doing? Socializing. Well, I mean, I guess he loves socializing. What are you going to do? You know, what are you going to do? You know, maybe lose my mind. Maybe. What I can do in the short term is I can smooth these. That one never got dug, so I can't. All right, so I'm guessing because I'm leaving the mountain that down here all the dirt got shifted down one. That's my issue. This is also saying it is wet. Why are you getting down here and then not going further? Like, you've got to get down here and dig it out or the wetness will spread. Like, how do you have aquifer and you have aquifer, but there's no aquifer here? Is this going to connect across? No. Okay, we're running into aquifer again. Okay. Really strange that you say you're wet, though. Because my thought, at least for right now, is just to try to smooth whatever I can. And then see what I'm left with. Something's gone horribly wrong. 4, 2, there. It's hard to see because of the gray symbols, that's why. All right, well, as long as they're smoothing it over. Yeah, it's this freaking clay. Oh my god, you stupid bastards. Why does clay exist? Why does it keep creating such moist tunnels? So moist. Could have had perfection, but instead we had clay. The no aquifer mod is a blessing. No, I mean, I believe it, but it's only light aquifer. I'm not that worried about it. But yeah, if I had thought it through a little more, I might have been tempted to use it. I'm not going to lie. Just because it's a new thing. Like, you have to learn the new controls and stuff. Just because I know how to handle aquifers doesn't mean I desire to handle aquifers with a new control setting. You know, that's just simple. Probably should not necessarily have done it the way I've done it. At least not the first time go. All right. Are you all mined out? Are we good? Now, once this is all gone, I can see what... Like, I know down there it creates water. Like, that is legit aquifer. We can just replace it with stone, though. Like, this, I think, was caused by this touching it. So I don't think that's, like... I think this is what our aquifer was, so I just killed the aquifer. This right here is all that's left of it. Try to smooth all the back walls. Because I can. And we'll use that to determine what we have to deal with. Yeah, look at this. This literally just missed my thing. This was the clay. It just missed all the walls. That's so perfect. That was so perfect. That it touches, but it doesn't go into. It's just like a little fingies of touching moistness. No moist fingies for you. No moist fingies. All right. Kind of worried about that, but not really. What I'm going to do, we have a lot of stuff down here. Why did I come down here again? I don't remember why I came down here. I am going to mine out this, and that. I think you got smooth, right? No, you're rough-hewn galena? Why were you not smooth? Just because I didn't smooth you. Yeah, mine out all of those, and we'll replace it with the blocks from earlier. What do you think of the new UI? It's a little... Yeah, the big TJ... There's learning curves. I will not disagree with that. But I suspect what's going to... Hold on. I suspect what's going to happen is now that people can actually communicate with them and have been doing it, they'll be able to say what is or what isn't working and work from there. So... It's a learning curve for us to figure out how to use it. And I suspect that there's going to be changes in the future for like moving the letters around. Like I said, you can see on some of these, the way the shortcuts were done, hold on, that they were done with mouse control first being the consideration. It would not surprise me if at some point they put in the option to change it kind of to the old controls. Not that these aren't workable, and they, like I said, it's a learning curve. Hold on, limestone block. But if you look at what we had for the old keyboard shortcuts, other than a few weird ones that everyone made fun of, like Zitchen and stuff like that, Z for kitchen, a lot of the current shortcuts got changed out because mouse control exists. If you're doing your mouse control, right, with your right hand, you're never going to want to pull your hand off the mouse. It is incredibly awkward to do the mouse and do the arrow keys. And the arrow keys used to kind of be like how you were moving around. Oh. If you hit the arrow keys too much, I think the game crashes. Fuck. I don't know what the arrow keys correlate to, but I hit them a bunch, and that caused the game to crash. By moving off the arrow keys in order to be using your mouse a bunch, you have to... Was it saving when I did that? Is that what happened? What just happened? What was the latest autosave? Early autumn? Did I interrupt the save? By moving off the arrow keys, the only other universal way of movement is WASD. Well, the problem is as soon as you are using WASD for movement at all times, you have to suddenly displace every shortcut off of WASD. All right, how badly did that screw me? Fuck. That's what I get for hitting a bunch of keys a lot. I don't know. Was it saving? What the hell just happened? That's on me. That might be a message from on high. Is this at least done? What is that? That pops up, and all I know is if I hit enter, it goes away. As I was saying, WASD is now your new movement. This also means you've now moved everything off of D, such as designation, door, things like that. W is moved, so there goes wall, and it displaces a bunch of other things. At some point via mod or via update, I suspect they're going to kind of return at least the keys to the way they used to be. You can do that right now. I've already done that. Like my mouse wheel is what's zooming in and out. If you just play default and you do this, you're going to be going up and down Z levels. In order to go up and down on the mouse, you have to hold control, which I'm now doing, but you can't see. And that's what would do the Z levels. So I had to switch those two backwards because I'm just way too used to text will be text, allowing me to do the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. You know, I changed that. You can change all the keys right now. It's a bit cumbersome, but you can. You can go every key, key by key, and you can change everything to the way it used to be. My point being that because you can do that, I don't think it's going to be too long before either the devs do it or a mod is released to do such a thing under Fortress mode. Like this is specific to things. Designate, you know, gems, toggle blueprint. We have all these weird buttons that we probably weren't even... Designate mining ore in gems. Is that even a button to click? I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing that we still had. V, capital V, and O. I'll have to take a look at that in a second. I didn't know that was an option. But, hold on. I'm trying to go to where we have the keys within keys. Yeah, hotkey building door. R, because they had to move it off of D. You can literally change the hotkeys for each individual building in building things. Every hotkey can be changed back. The issue right now is some menus do not have hotkeys at all. That's like what's missing from fully, not fixing this, but reverting it for those people who really want it to be the way it was. Now, what was it talking about digging? Or what are you talking about these settings? I don't see these settings anywhere. How would I know to hit those buttons? I see regular mining. V, capital V, control V. What were those different controls? Like that. Like the hotkeys are there. They're not just all reflected in the UI. So you just have to change them around. You can get it to work the way it used to work. Really? Where the hell was under Fortress? Mine gyms. Okay, so OGV. 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 How would you even know? Does it not work right now? I don't know how you'd be able to tell. I have no clue how you'd be able to tell that. It's been unexpected. Yeah, so any, I'll say, grumpiness of, I don't like change. However, which parts of it were like, okay, but this is genuinely less effective. It's slightly more cumbersome in certain menus and a lot of other menus. Like, some menus have been really sped the fuck up. And, in exchange, some have kind of been slowed down. I think if there's any issue on it, it's going to be fixed eventually. If anything even needs to be fixed. But I think the game's done fantastic. That being said, as much as I would love to continue streaming, I have a dentist appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning. And it's like an hour trip to get to the dentist. It's midnight 11 where I am. So as much as I would love to continue doing this right now, I'm thinking I'm going to have to save and return to title menu. We are going to have to end this for now. We are going to have to bring this to a close. Yeah, because this is why I'm not streaming tomorrow/today, is I've got the dental appointment amongst other things. So yes, I don't want to die. I do not want to be destroyed mentally. Yes, good night, everyone. Trying to wait for my stream credits needs to pick up a little bit, but Formal, Blizzard, and Zamalf with your raids. Thank you all so much for the support and all the fantastic new followers. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming on Saturday, Dwarf Fortress, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., probably later if we're doing excellently. And then next week, streaming days are Monday and Wednesday normally, not Tuesday. Thank you all so much for tuning in. For those of you on the YouTube archive, particularly when I upload it to the archive, thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys next time.